few announcements this month, a couple things to share, and some new events that are upcoming, as well as merch, more merch. We're excited to share that with you. Also, ask if you're gonna ask Mew how he died in DayZ, you also have to ask Phil why he ever played Outlaw. We'll go ahead and get going. If we can go to the next slide, please. As always, our vision and values can always be found on our website at vlrgaming.com. If we could get a link posted in the chat there. Most of the information you'll find about our community is there, like I said, including our vision, values, and community guidelines, all of those things. If we can go to the next slide, please. So again, welcome to the VALOR Town Hall. What is the VALOR Town Hall? It's a good way for you to connect with your leadership team, stay informed on the latest community updates and happenings, learn about any upcoming events, giveaways, any important announcements we have, get clear guidance on who to contact and where to find the right resources if you're looking to join the guild or join maybe a team or anything like that. And then you can ask us any questions. All of the leadership team here will be happy to answer. We do save a little bit of time at the end. And then, of course, you can always open a mod ticket, or DMs are always open as well. If we can go to the next slide. So, as always, the executive team, I'll have everybody quickly introduce themselves. So, myself, I am Prophet, the CEO of VALOR, handle pretty much everything on the day-to-day, back-end business stuff and the front-end community things, handling, letting everybody kind of report to me and then make those decisions based off of the information that they provide. And then we'll go over to Catastrophic.
Yeah, I'm Catastrophic. I'm the COO. I handle a lot of the business side, kind of the behind-the-scenes workings of the LLC itself. A lot of the merch, working with Milk on finances, things of that nature. Yep.
And then Fel.
My name is Fel. I am the esports director. I manage all of our competitive teams from rating, PvP, and Mythic Plus, just to get all the teams for placing in high realm, region, and world rankings, as well as competing in tournaments and help organizing with the respective department leads to get teams entered in.
And then Milk.
Hi, I'm Milk. I'm CFO. I work pretty closely with Kata, doing all the taxes and keeping the finances in order. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we'll go to the next slide. As always, you can find a full list of the leadership team on our website on the staff page. Next town hall, we'll get back to having everybody listed, but we're changing up the template a little bit, and we had some technical difficulties with the new theme and Microsoft not being nice to us earlier. So this month in VALOR. So this month we spent a whole weekend, all of us from the leadership team. We did an all-hands workshop, kind of getting caught up on the back end, revising our community guidelines, updating the website, things along those lines, streamlining some internal processes, and just to enhance the overall team coordination for the coming months, especially moving into the middle to the end of the first season, as well as Ashes of Creation and other things coming out. We worked on the ongoing Discord enhancements, just refining some of the channels, making it a little bit easier to locate things and streamlining the overall user experience. We do have a couple of big changes planned, which we'll talk about a little later. Just combining some channels, making one base channel that has all the information in it that you could need, and just make the communication tools better to serve the overall community. Did some website upgrades, which we'll talk about. More improvements, better navigation, optimizing load times, and some fresh content. We revised our community rules and guidelines, so if you haven't checked those out yet, please do. We'll also get a link posted here throughout the town hall. Just to maintain a safe, inclusive, and thriving environment, the rules have been updated just to reflect where we're at. As we posted earlier in the month, VALOR grew so quickly, we just kind of got what we could going just to have, but obviously things need to change and be added and updated. And then we've also updated our competitive team guidelines. So I think there was a little bit of confusion on what the goal and point of the teams were. They were originally designed to push the most difficult content. And then we had some feedback that people, I think, were a little confused on. You don't have to be on an official team to do keys and raids and things like that. These are just more structured environments for those that want to be more competitive. And we'll get a little bit more into that in detail in a later slide. If we could go to the next one, please. Possibly. So, community updates. This month, the community contest is pumpkin carving. So if you haven't checked that out, go to the contest. We'd love to see your pumpkins. I know I have one that I'm working on. It's probably going to be as bad as my drawing in all the community game nights, but I'm going to try. The community game night this month, we played DayZ. Again, Ask Mew how he died. And then, of course, Discord changes. So releasing later this month is the new updated welcome channel. We're almost done. It's going to have links to pretty much everything that you would need as far as the website goes. How to apply for the guild, how to apply for a team, the various different recruitment opportunities, contacting mods, things like that. Just to have one centralized place here in Discord that you can go for all of that information. And then, of course, other game support. So while World of Warcraft is our primary focus, the goal in the future is to expand into other MMOs. There's a big group of us that have been playing Fallout. There's a group that's going to be playing Ashes of Creation. A few of us have been playing New World lately. So we want to support those other games. So if you happen to play another MMO and you want to be involved in the Valor Guild, just let us know what game that is. We probably have a guild set up in it. Again, WoW is our primary focus, and that's where the most activity is going to be, but we do offer those other guilds. Black Desert, we do have a BDO guild. Actually, Fella's in charge of that one. He has access to that. And then, of course, if you're interested in volunteering with Valor, all of our openings are posted on vlrgaming.com/careers. We do have a bunch listed, but if there's something else that you think you could help out with or that would be beneficial to the community, just contact us. We're always open to discussing those roles. We are a business, so we do have that LLC. If you want to use us for recommendations, your resumes, things like that. I know a few of you have reached out with that, so we're happy to help you out there as much as we can. If we can go to the next slide, please. WildStar HD, I'm in. Community Spotlight. So for those of you who don't know, if you go to our website, we also feature articles about various standouts in our community. These spotlights celebrate the contributions and achievements and spirit of individuals who make our community thrive. If you think that there's somebody that should be in a spotlight, nominate a fellow community member by opening a mod ticket and sharing why you think they deserve that recognition. If you're not comfortable with opening a mod ticket, you can also DM Mama Bear or myself. And then we would love for you to do that. It helps us shine a light on the heroes within Valor. And don't forget, starting next month, the Valor newsletter will be back. We kind of stopped doing it because it was getting a little repetitive with the town hall. So we've come up with a new formula that'll have a little bit better information and a little less repetitive going forward. If we can go to the next slide. All right, so just going over some of the Valor Academy changes. So for those of you who are new, I think we have a few new faces here. The Valor Academy program is crafted as a comprehensive resource to support our members in improving their skills and knowledge across all aspects of World of Warcraft. Whether you're looking to ask specific questions or explore in-depth, game mechanics, whether it's raiding, dungeoning, or even just crafting, things like that, or seek advice on various strategies, the Academy offers a variety of ways for you to get involved. Members can participate in monthly workshops that we dive into a wide variety of topics, whether it's add-ons or intro to tanking, healing, things along that line, or even reach out to a dedicated member of the Academy team as a mentor for one-on-one guidance. Our goal is to foster a learning environment where players of all levels and skill can grow, share insights, and enhance their overall gaming experience. It's designed to be just all encompassing. So it doesn't matter what your interest is in WoW, we want to be able to support you there. Starting soon, part of the VALOR Academy and community initiative going into next year is to start hosting monthly new member orientation. We know our Discord can be overwhelming. There's a lot of information, and sometimes it gets a little bit more confusing on where to go for various things. So we want to offer that opportunity for outside of the town hall where people can go and just ask questions, and we'll have like kind of like a brief explanation of where to go for various things. Discord is almost too organized. we've heard that a couple of times. That's why we're going to try to streamline it down a little bit more, just to make it a little simpler. But anyway, those sessions will include presentation to introduce new members to the Discord, the guilds, and the various games that we play, all of our different teams, whether it's the streaming team, the mentorship team, the mod team, or just our competitive teams. It'll be a perfect opportunity to get familiar with our structure and where you as an individual will fit in best. The VALOR Bronze Academy raid team has completed its seasonal goals by hitting 8 of 8 normal, and they'll be stepping into Heroic, I believe, this week. So congratulations to that team, which I am a member of. New mentor applications will be opening up and reopening in the end of the month and here October 30th. It'll have an updated list of expectations and requirements to ensure the team is aligned with the goals of just VALOR in general. What that means is we want mentors to be able to help, but also create guides, creating content for our members, and being that one-on-one resource, just to make sure that we're having people in the right positions. If we can go to the next slide, please. So a few just kind of World of Warcraft guild updates. Excited to announce that a new raid team called VALOR Storm is now accepting applications. I'm going to briefly go through it here, but we will be making a post in the Discord later this afternoon that has all the information that you'll need. This will be hosted by our very own Academy Mentor stream team member and host of our content game series, Drex. Some of you know him as Sean. So it's a new 1 day a week BRD, which is Blackrock Depths, heroic raid team with the goal of opening up for community carries and paid boost later on in the future. It'll be a 12-person roster and exclusively be running the new BRD anniversary raid, which hopefully I believe comes out soon. Anyone in the community can apply. There will be set requirements, so a 619 item level. Expectations may be made at the raid leader's discretion. Must be able and willing to fill a minimum 6-slot vault each week. Got to have a good attitude, and then just some high performance in the palace. So we'll be posting all the information later. If you're already on a raid team, there will be an opportunity for you to still apply for this team, since it's a 1 day a week, but it will be up to your current raid lead to make sure that that's okay and not going to interfere with any of their goals. And then as far as the rest of the community, we will be doing community raid nights based around the new raid when it comes out. So if you're not on a team, you'll still have that opportunity to complete the raid with the guild. And then a shout out to VALOR Blue. They were able to get a BOE ring and donated it to the guild. So that's 1.1 million gold added to the guild bank, which is huge because that's around what we put out just in getting ready for the first season of The War Within. So thank you, Blue. And then, like I said, the rest of the Storm updates, kind of all the information that you'll need will be posted here later this afternoon. If we can go to the next slide. So just a few guild stat updates. So the guild overall is at 4 of 8 on Mythic Progression, sitting amongst top 500 out of over 7,500 in the region. So that's in North America. And we're currently ranked 14th on the Thrall server. Thrall is really competitive, and I believe there's 700 or 800 guilds that have stepped foot inside of the raid just on Thrall. So being top 14 is awesome. Top 5 characters in the guild have an average Mythic Plus rating of 2867, which is huge. Our top 3 PvP characters have an average PvP rating of 1951, and our top 20 characters item levels are 627. 0.15. That places us in the top 1,200 guilds across North America. Again, over 7,500. So that's awesome. Our highest item level in the guild is Dark Cam. He's sitting at 630. W Sheet is sitting with the highest M plus rating of 3006. Our highest PvP rating is Big Boy Barry with 2110, and the most achievement points in the guild is Drexley with 38,775. And another big update for us is the Guilds of WoW owner actually reached out to me to point this out. We have broken over 300 registered members on Guilds of WoW. We were just at 200 before the War Within release. So that's over 100 new members in the last month, which is crazy. And we are blowing every other guild out of the water on signups. Nobody is even close. So we thank you for that continued support. I know he was really excited about that. Yeah, the road to 400 begins. If we can go to the next slide. Okay, just the overall WoW guild events that go on every single week. So we do have those weekly guild events that are posted every Sunday, which I believe were already posted for the day. Those go up in the events channel and the Valor News channel. So that'll show you everything that's going on throughout the week in Valor as far as community events and the raid events, things like that. The Community Keys event is going to be temporarily placed on hold while we're seeking a new Community Keys officer to lead that initiative. If you're interested in stepping into this role or have any questions about the position or the program itself, please open up a mod ticket. Your involvement and curiosity is always welcome. Please let us know any feedback that you may have, things along that line. Our community raid night has progressed into heroic difficulty. I believe they got 4 down last night, which is awesome. To ensure everyone is prepared, that item level requirement was increased to 600. If you're interested in joining, please use the sign up through the Guilds events channel so that we can properly organize the raid and make sure we have the right amount of people that we need. Because if we receive more signups than expected, we'll work on adding a second team if needed. I know there's been a couple of instances where we had over 30 signups, which is amazing. If we can go to that next one. Which Fel, I believe, is going to be your slide.
Yes, sir. So, for the esports side of the WoW Guild, in regards to raid, we have Valor Blue. Currently, Valor Blue is 4 out of 8 Mythic with a 77.1% best pull on Brood Twister Ovanax. It's one of the harder bosses in the raid, and that's going to be what we're going to be progging on for Valor Blue. Valor Black is what our newest raid team. They are 7 out of 8 heroic with a 44% best pull on Queen Ansarek. They're starting to get really, really close. That's about where they want to be when they go into phase 3. So they're making really good headway there for being, I think, a 3-week-old raid team. And they are currently recruiting for a DPS Demon Hunter. So if you have interest in mythic progression on a serious level, please feel free to apply through the Guilds of WoW or an in-game or in Discord ticket. Valor Silver is also 7 out of 8 heroic at 43% best pull on Queen Ansarek going into phase 3. They are also currently recruiting for a Warlock. Both of these teams have made great strides this season so far, and it's starting to get really competitive considering they're both about at the same point for AOTC. And then Valor Bronze, like Prophet had mentioned earlier, did hit 8 out of 8 normal this previous week, so big congratulations to them. If you are a new or a returning player that's looking to get your feet wet in raiding, wanting to learn how to play in a larger group environment, you are more than welcome to apply. You can apply on Guilds of WoW, or you can apply in Discord via the ticketing system. Next slide. Moving on to our Mythic Plus teams. We have currently 8 Mythic Plus teams. We have Valor Celestials, whose team lead is Diggy. The team's IO is currently sitting at 2397.5, which ranks them at World 70th and NA 25th. We have Valor Ruby. Hesty is the team captain for Valor Ruby. They don't have a team IO because they are currently looking to recruit 2 DPS to push for title. The 3 members on that team currently are all sitting at 3K IO. It is a team that is comprised of players that have hit Mythic Plus title every season for, at least to my knowledge, the last whole expansion. Valor Rain, which is ran by Sean or Drex. Their team IO is 2654.7, world 24th ranked, and North America ranked 9th. Valor Rainbow, led by Milk. Their team IO is currently 1980. That is a team currently that just finished running for the MDI time trials. So big shout out to them for competing on behalf of Valor. We have Valor Diamond, led by Nightheart. Team IO is at 1207.4, World 221 and NA 90th. Ghost, led by Twisted, or Twisted Ways, depending on how you know them. Their team IO is 1174.8. Their IO is a little bit lower. They've gone through a couple of roster changes, but they're starting to lock down and really push IO again. It's comprised of all players that have usually ranked very high in M+. Valor Onyx, led by Thras, who is also in charge of Valor Black. Their team IO is 1822.8, World 155th and NA 60th. Valor Phoenix is now being led by Blitzwig. He is currently rebuilding the roster for Valor Phoenix. All roles are open. If you are interested in joining a Mythic Plus team, it is a competitive Mythic Plus team, so feel free to apply, and Blitz will get in touch with you if you are interested. Next slide. Moving on to PvP, 2 announcements for casual PvP. The casual PvP event that we hold after Town Halls is going to be transitioning into what Puffin said is Twink Night, which is characters that are level locked at level 19. It's going to be for level 19 Horde play characters. So if you are interested, please get a level 19 Horde, reach out to Puffin, and go pew pew in Battlegrounds. We have 2 RBG teams. One, which most of you guys know, is Valor Blood Red. That is ran by Toasticles. And we have a new RBG team called Valor Midnight Blue, which is going to be led by Red Emperor 13. Currently, Midnight Blue is recruiting for a healer and a tank, so if you are interested in PvPing, please reach out to Red Emperor or Puffin, and they will get you all set up with the information that you may need. We have 5 arena teams. The 5th one isn't listed. They're still thinking of a name, but we have Valor Hogs and Logs, Valor Puffin's Fault, Valor BB, and Valor Century Plus. If you are interested in participating in a competitive arena team, please reach out to Puffin or Jekyll in Discord. Next slide. And then for this one, Puffin, if you could, please.
Hello. I'm Puffin. I do a lot of PvP. You can know me from Team Puffin's Fault. So we are working with Flip Method. He has a PvP battle pet community. So he is actually looking to start a tournament, and he is currently talking to Blizzard to try to make it an official tournament through them. If you look on the website that we have linked in there, the event starts on the 24th. So in 3 days, it's going to be starting. We're going to be going crazy. And then from there, we're going to be trying to get through 1 rank, 1 battle each week. He has an entire rules section on the website. It is very different than what a lot of people think of when they think of the battle pet system. What's going to end up happening is it's going to be very interesting. There's going to be like a pick ban phase. It's going to be amazing. The trophy that you see in the right is for first place. And then the pins that you see is for anyone who actually completes both of their matches, because it is a double elimination. If you lose both very early, whatever, you still get a pin. So The Discord is linked in there as well. We are very excited to work with him. He is extremely passionate about this. And if you think that I am insane about battle pets, boy. So I do want to make sure it is known that if you want any more information on it, you can either join that Discord that we have linked, you can message me, or you can message the man himself. He is in the Discord, so if you message flip_method, he is the battle pet guru, so to speak. And if anyone from Valor ends up winning, I will officially stop complaining about how battle pets and no one else in the guild does it. So that's it.
Awesome. Thank you. We can go to the next slide. I'm pretty hyped for that. I really want to pin.
Same.
So moving into Valor content, the next episode of Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire is currently being edited, so we look to have this out to you as soon as possible. I know everybody's super excited about that. And then we are still currently looking for talented editors to join the team. If you or someone that you know is interested in any kind of content editing, clipping, that type of stuff, we'd love to hear from you. It is a volunteer position, but it's a fantastic opportunity for you to get involved in the gaming industry, build that portfolio, anything that we can do to help you out in that aspect, for sure. Yeah, we really need some editors. We want to start getting out more content. It's just need that experience. If we can go to the next slide, please. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. We'll go to that next slide. Okay, so going through some updates and changes to the Valor Stream Team. So launching in November, we're going to be introducing a revised Stream Team program with 2 distinct tiers. A detailed list of these requirements, expectations, and the benefits of each tier will be available on the website soon, hopefully next week, by the end of next week for sure. Here's a brief overview of the 2 tiers. So we'll have a tier 1, which is more of an affiliate tier. Kind of expectations to have around 50 to 100 followers on a single platform. So either Twitch, YouTube, wherever you may stream. Benefits will be leveraging our reputation and influence, being part of that official team, listed on the website and on the actual stream team page, things like that. And then a Valor partner, which again, we'll list out way more detail in the post on the website later next week. But the partner would typically have around 1,000 followers, if not more, on a single platform. And active on at least 2 major social media platforms. The benefit of the more partner side is you'll be listed as a member on our roster that we send out. So that gets sent out monthly to various partners, which they will review. And then if they see somebody that they on that roster that they want to work with, we'll facilitate those types of sponsorships, partnerships, things along that nature. So again, way more detail going to be posted next week on the website. And then current stream team members will obviously be still on the team. So nothing will change there. If we can go to the next slide, please. All right, Valor merch. I feel like we say this every single time that we're still working on it, but I am excited to announce that we have moved to a new platform that is available now, that has a whole bunch of merch available on it, and more coming soon. So if you head over to shop.vlrgaming.com, it should load the new shop. There's mouse pads, there's cups, there's a bunch of different shirts and hoodies and all kinds of stuff. There's a patch, there's a bunch. And then the only thing that is not currently on there that was on the old shop is the stickers. We will have those up within the next couple of weeks, but we're currently upgrading the detail and making those a bit higher resolution logos so that we can put those on merch as well, like shirts and things like that. Yeah, the ones you got know me are going to be the exact same ones that we're putting on. It's just we're going to have the opportunity to put those same logos on some of the shirts as well. So yes, that'll mean we'll have Valor Onyx, Valor Rain, all of the different teams. We're going to have, actual shirts and apparel and mugs, and we're going to have the opportunity to do that. Yes, so that white hoodie and the flag are not currently available, but they will be available soon. Arma is working with me on getting those two added, as well as a official jersey that is pride colored. Baseball jerseys, Cass, I did ask them about that, and it is something that we can do, and they're going to get back to me as soon as we get the other stuff going. Yes, the official jersey that we have, so the blue, the black, and the white, it'll be the same thing as that, just pride colored. You cannot get the names on the back of the hoodies. Unfortunately, that's my experience. Always you could. Arma says they don't do that, which is odd to me, but unfortunately, it's not something that we can do. So yeah, lots of merch. There's a lot of merch options. I don't know what Throat's talking about. Now he's just confusing me. There's no blueberry bagels. There's no ice cream. There's no snacks. There's no nothing. But yeah, lots of new merch. We're gonna have the opportunity to do limited time drops as well. There's a lot of new things that we'll have access to, and it'll be a lot easier. And Catastrophic won't be stressed about breaking the website every 2 seconds that we want to do something, which is good for all stress levels. So we're excited about that. Yeah, exactly. If we can go to the next slide, please. Then I'm gonna have Kat jump in and take over the next couple of slides here.
Yeah, very, very excited about the new shop. But other ways that you can support Valor and its growth is through becoming a supporter. Up in the top of the Discord, there is a server shop where you can click on server subscription and see these benefits there that we are showing on the right side as well. Every town hall, we just like to shout out everybody who's supporting and let you all know that this is an option in ways that you can support Valor. So in the Spartan level, we have Alchemist, Blitzwig, Buddy, Fluffy, Mama Bear, K Diddy, Nick, Pit, Sin, Z, Yang, Jet, and Prophet. In the Elite section, we have Arx, Oddby, Recon 108, and Tychosa. And in the Titan, we have Plum, Milk, and Sick. Thank you all so much for the support. Again, all those funds go back into website maintenance, Discord upkeep, giveaways, other community events that we like to do, and future projects that we're working on as well. So appreciate all the support. Yeah, thank you. Go to the next slide. We also want to shout out some of our partners that we work with. You can see all their logos on the right there. We collaborate with a lot of different types of organizations in the gaming space. We shout out organizations like Arma, like Stack Up a lot. We also have a really fruitful partnership with Dungeon Dojo, and getting excited for the upcoming DDI. Obviously, Guilds of WoW is a major partner of ours as well. So we like to partner with these organizations to just have, mutually beneficial growth, but also get different kinds of codes and perks for the community as well. So things like the discount code for Rogue, for example, things of that nature. So also a lot of the time, employers will give paid time off to volunteer. So if that's something you're interested in, volunteering with the gaming organization, let us know and we can help point you in the right direction.
Perfect. Okay, so next town hall, hopefully, well, it'll probably be within the next couple of weeks. We're going to be sending out a link in the Discord to start gathering nominations for the Valor Awards for 2024. So for those of you who weren't here last year, we did the Valor Awards for Community Member and Officer of the Year, which was Mama Bear for Officer of the Year and But Did You Die for Community Member of the Year. We're going to expand on that this year with a whole bunch of different categories. So a couple of them are Streamer of the Year, Officer of the Year, Raider of the Year, Community Member of the Year. We're going to do things like, Tank, Healer, DPS of the Year. There's a bunch of them that we're going to do. We'll collect those nominations, and then we will get out a voting system to everybody, so that going towards the end of the year, we can one of these town halls will be all dedicated to just the Valor Awards. No ice cream of the year. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to your nominations. You are not allowed. Can you campaign? I don't know. More information on that will be posted. I don't know. I don't know what we're campaigning for, but vote for me, vote for Pedro. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go to the next slide. But we are looking forward to sharing that with you. There may or may not be trophies. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be or not. That's the word on the street, though. I don't know. So again, thank you everybody for coming to the October Town Hall. We're going to do our wrap up and kind of Q&A as we do. So use this time to ask any questions in the chat. If you prefer anonymous questions or feedback, you can use the feedback form on our website. DM an officer you're comfortable with. Sparks is always available. Or you can open up a mod ticket. How dare you? So please, yes, Panda, did you ask the question? With Valor Diamond on it, I don't know I can do that. I can look into that. I don't know if we can, only because Arma charges every time we change something on a jersey, and if we do that for each of the teams, it would be very, very, very expensive. I would love to do it. I just don't know if we can do that just now.
Yeah,
but
it's
we
something
will.
we can definitely look
Yeah.
into, but the designs are pretty set with the Arma jerseys. We have a little more flexibility with the new shop, but
yeah, we are going to be looking into team drops, and using the team logos once we get the better quality ones of those out. Old Bay partnership, I would love that. Possibly in the future, yeah, I would love to do themed jerseys. I know in the past we've said if a team kind of what our plan is, if a team, I'm not saying that this is set in stone, but something that I would think that we would do is if a team finished in a very, very top placement in a tournament such as the MDI or the AWC, we would likely do a themed jersey specifically for that team. It'd be the same with the raid team for finishing, top on the realm or in the race. We do need to get a Bass Pro sponsorship for another fishing competition. That was actually really fun. I'm not seeing any other questions. So if that is all, we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up. Again, so Valor Storm will be posted by the end of the evening here. We'll be getting that posted in Discord, and you can start applying for that if you're interested. All the other, the stream team and the mentorship team, those will be out on the website in the next couple of weeks, hopefully next week. The PvP pet battle, if you're interested, Puffin did post that in the WoW chat earlier. Puffin, if you want to repost that in the WoW chat or just get a tag in there, people can see it. Yes, the mentor will be mentors. As soon as we get that new mentorship thing out, we'll be looking for mentors for the academy team. Like I said, hopefully by the end of next week, we'll have that out. And if you're interested in helping out with the community key night so we can get that going again, let us know. But as for right now, that program will be paused. I think that is everything. Again, mod tickets, DMs always open. Just let us know if you have any questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And the pumpkin contest, yep, in the contest channel.